100 yards of total offense. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. A big play there just before halftime. 66 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Now it's Graham. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Tariq Cohen as the first half is winding down. And his guys have taken the lead. And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And oh, deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the defense. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Come on, set, 50, plant. Alpha.
First down. Here's Graham. That is caught by Cohen. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Right there, 54.
The final shot before break. Graham eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll send you across town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
On the ready.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. They'll run on second down with Cohen. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. On second down, Graham. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. On third down, a run with Cohen. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there as they move the chains. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They run. This is Cohen. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Hey, let go.
Play action. It's Graham. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Yeah, he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. On 2nd and 15 now. Newton flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Newton now to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, come get a little bit closer this time.
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Show it. Right there. 54, right there.
2nd and 10, here's Graham again. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
On 3rd down, Cohen. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Let's take it at around the 40. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals drive about to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the...
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Malik Jackson busting through to get him for a loss of 6. After the sack on 1st down, Newton. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And it's 3rd down. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. And it's complete. Hooper. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3-and-out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the 1st down. I got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but It's winning time here in the fourth quarter if he needs to make those plays when the legs go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. On second down, Hyde. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. On 4th down, Newton. Flush to his right. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. From 8 yards out, and the Bengals are going to jump back in front.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Ready.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They try again with Cohen. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
Got it. 54.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Now down by 5. They've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, wahoo! 54. Mike 54. Time to go night-night. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
They'll try and throw for it with Graham. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Denzel Perryman. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Following the penalty, it's Hyde. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. They run again with Hyde on first. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Malik Jackson there to make the stop. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Cam's going to run the option right. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Running for it. Here's Hyde. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield.